Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to some more from the depths. Last time, we wiped out one of the Twin Guard headquarters. Yeah, there's the one we actually needed to get, the Genbu. It was quite a nasty piece of work. It did take actually a bit of hand minigunning to down it. We're going to quickly move the first combined fleet alongside the scavenge Suzaku.
Receiving.
Or Suzaku's chassis anyway. I'm not even sure we can actually rebuild it, because I think the volume's too big. Along with the third repair fleet to here to try and capture some territory and repair. There's a lot of swarms around. They're not particularly fearsome on their own, but they're in the state that the combined fleet is in, they'd actually be enough to destroy it, probably. So, yeah. As in nearly everything's dead or severely damaged. The Angie's completely failed in the last fight. I don't know what happened. They just plopped to the ground. Maybe they ran out of resources. Meanwhile, our forces down to the south. To try and make a crack at some of the Steel Striders bases. I'm going to want to do it quickly before their actual tanks arrive. There may have been a bad mistake provoking both at once,
Yes. Yes. On my way. Yes. On my way.
Listening.
we're going to have these guys come back. Let's focus on taking them on one at a time where we can. It looks like Suzaku's actually having a crack at repairing them. That's good.
Moving.
Right, because they're in friendly territory now,
Yes.
they can repair.
On my way. Yes.
It's fine, I don't mind if they want to hang there and repair for a little bit.
Yes.
In this fleet, let's get the Vivians repaired first, because they're cheap and they can do decent damage. Prioritize repairs on them. Right. Yes, so we will be fighting the Fenrir, but it won't be the balloon. The balloon might get dragged into it anyway, but all this lot. Right. How are you guys doing for materials this time? Not a lot, but they are loaded. Oh, come on, game. It wasn't lagging, it just hadn't registered the button press. Let's get a look at what we're fighting before we fight it. Where is it? This is a Fenrir. I believe it said. Oh, it's like a, yeah, it's a little bit like the French AMX sort of armored car tank type things. Good suspension. Be reasonably resilient to missile fire. Yeah, presumably these are going to be quite tough, because these are the full-on steel Empire tanks. These are, yeah, this is the strongest faction in this, as you mentioned as well. It's not the Scarlet Dawn, they're not in this. Those who've already played the base from the Depths campaign. But I think canonically they haven't arrived yet. I'm not 100% on that. They might be, they've already arrived, but no, because Ashes of the Empire though. This is just after the war started, so I guess this is just. I'm actually not sure where this fighting's supposed to be happening. Now I think about it, it's definitely Nita, but it can't be the same Nita. It's all on land, and there aren't any land masses this side in the campaign unless it's meant to be a different scale. Taking a lot of hits, but it's not actually suffering much damage. It's a little concerning. It's like even their small vehicles are going to be hard to stop. Although once it did go, it went. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like the R&D going to be quite tough. Well, quantity advantage might not matter so much in this particular bit of the war. I should give the Suzaku some materials, because it can... Not yet. It can be the one that sort of handles repairs between those groups. Right. Who's fighting now? It's these guys, right? It's got to be. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been blockaded. Okay.
Yes. On my way.
Start the battle. We'll have everyone involved. I think the ICBM turret... Oh, what is our priority target? That is a good question with this lot. Let's see how big that Omnitaurus actually is. I remember it's pretty much a 40k Land Raider. I don't think it's the hovercraft. I think that's their base. Yeah, it's pretty much a Land Raider. What's our biggest target? Oh, it's got a fighter as well. Oh boy, we've got a ground-based gun as well. Right. Yeah. I think it's going to be that. Nuke launcher is bad, but it shouldn't be able to fire that quickly. Liberator cannon is quite nasty as well, though, to be honest. Oh! Whoa! Okay. The Omnitaurus might not be a bigger threat as I thought. It's just suffered a massive ammunition explosion up one side. I don't think it actually killed it, but it has shredded its armour. You know what? I think that's actually done enough damage to it. Its guns look like they're wibbling like they do when they've lost targeting capability. So I'm actually going to say switch target to the cannon. Switch target to the static gun. We'll risk it. We have had some stuff knocked out, but that Liberator cannon's the nastiest thing. It's definitely going for the Angies. So I prefer it did not. Oh, there goes the Leopold firing lasers at whatever that aircraft was. Of course, its lasers are busy holding off the Chris's missiles. They can't hold off the shells from the airship. Will we get any of these through? This is just the Jeremiah remarkably well reinforced railway gun, though it is showing its vulnerable sides to me. There is damage among my forces, but it's looking alright. Yeah, it's taking out the one of the Urships, though, I think. That is not ideal. Not the Urship, the Angies. What are they actually firing? And the missiles are still focusing on the Taurus. They are. Okay, that's not helping. I suppose once we have got that down, that will free them up to fire at everything else. Alright, finish this off first then. We'll do it quick. One firing, no one holding fire for stupid reasons. Nope. Oh! What happened there? Did it explode or did it smash into something? Not quite sure. I think we got exploded. Oh, I forgot the Hilda. I forgot we were supposed to be trying to get that back into the fight soon as well. Get that one up and running again. Another thing is that thing is effectively dead. It's just getting in the way. Maybe actually focus on that. We don't need enemy missiles coming in as well. Problem is their locking's all screwed up, but actually, can we take that on the Taurus and use it for ourselves?
Yes.
Might be worth a try. At this point, I don't know why this Chris isn't firing, but we'll manually knock out that on the Taurus while its armor's literally cracked wide open for us to get in there. That'll at least give our other tanks a bit of a chance to fire on something else. Doing so might potentially be rather dangerous. We're losing things way faster than I'd like to be. Actually, not sure we'll get this one, but I think we have done some good damage. But at the expense of a lot of tanks. More than we could probably afford to lose if we're going to win this war overall. might even go in and attack that missile turret, because I think I'm going to get to that before I do. The Omnitorus is rolling away now. If we take that out, that buys some time. Not like they can run away, so it's not like infantry teams couldn't get in on it. We have a lot of vehicles, it's not like we couldn't have brought some troops along. Remember, kids, the minigun is your most powerful weapon in this game. Oh, I think they actually just straight up knocked that out, though. Oh, good job, guys. Wait, no. Still firing? What happened? Is that a collision? I genuinely don't know what happened over there. It looked like they just killed the railgun. It looked like the bow dropped off and there's a huge explosion, but it's not. Yeah, man. Come on, cut through. Man, the devs put a lot of heavy armor on this thing. Oh, what happened there? The shading just failed. Got rid of the explosion. Our turret now. We've got any missiles that still work? Fire at that, please. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. A few more seconds for a reload. Just gonna hold it on and just try and get some shots off. What are you waiting for? Fire. No, I think it just doesn't want to for some reason. At least now they're smashing up their own stuff. Yes. Everyone who's still alive, yes. Focus on the gun. I'm going to focus on it too. Oh, now it's firing. Try and go through this hail of fire to it. I don't think I'm going to take a Liberator railgun very well. Is the Omnitorus dead? No, it looks like it's sort of stopped over there. There's aircraft are also a problem, but what have we got left? 3 Vivians, no, 5 Vivians and 2 Momicas. It's always the light guys that are surviving. It's always the little light ones at the end of the day. Maybe I really should do a Vivian too. If we can win these 2 fights, we'll keep some momentum up, which is probably our main thing at the moment. We're going to jump on them, we have to actually do good damage with our first strikes, even if we take it in return. Alright, everyone, change your plan.
Targeting.
Target that drone. Take out the aircraft that are causing you guys problems. I'm going to take out the railgun. Again, a little cheesy maybe, but with the Omnitorus rendered basically immobile and the jet swimming around doing its own thing, the cannon is fairly exposed. Mind you, those guys might manage it first. Excellent work, fellas. You stripped away the outside armor from it. Oh, or I can just, walk and hit. Oh, it's like a viewing screen. Try to get at this. The centre of it must be around here-ish, right? If I can knock out all the beams it's attached to, then I'll just drop off. Where is the centre? Here? Here, I think. These signs are messing me up, but... Alright, this bit's way thicker than it looks. Ah! That's actually confusing me, those screens. Anti-boarding camouflage. Oh, where am I? Oh! I think I got inside the gun by accident. What just happened? I'm still alive. The cannon is still there. There was a flash, an explosion of railgun parts, and I think I got kicked out. Is that it? So Cat's going to say hello. Hello, Cat. Meow. Yeah, what happened, Cat? Oh, I think I got flung out. I think I must have got inside, shredded some of the railgun, and then got kicked out by the force of it turning. Giant deco bricks on it, so I can't get a clear look at what I'm doing. That looks important. That looked like a targeting system that is now no longer attached. Meow. Yes, I know, Cat. I'm sieging the enemy base. It's a human thing. Actually, ammunition mags? No, I thought they wouldn't be, but I was briefly confused. Now, this looks like a mount that's holding the gun on. You don't need that. Come on, come on. Come on. Cut through. There we go. Is that destroyed?
Yes. Targeting.
That thing is still firing back at us. And the Taurus is technically still there, though I don't think it's really doing anything at this point. I think we just shot down one of the drones. We're getting there. ICBM facility didn't seem to do much. Just damage? Did it not launch? Maybe it did launch and it knocked some stuff out and then I didn't see it again, I don't know, but... We've still got enough missile tubes working that we can do some damage. Well, looks like we've got not one resource gathering spot offline at any rate. Cat, come on. Cat rubbing on something and knocking things around. It's like, no, Cat, I need those where they are. And try to cure some UV parts, or some 3D printed parts there. Yes, I know, meow. If you rub your head against that, you're going to knock them everywhere. Oh, what did the thing go? It is still here.
Targeting.
I do target that now, I think. We need to bring that down. Just in case it can get its weapons online again. I would prefer it did not. Its armor is pretty shattered, but it's still holding enough to protect some of its internals. Looks like a lot of its internal compartments aren't actually doing anything much. Where would I put the tracks? It's around the box somewhere, I guess. Killed nearly a third of the whole thing. Where am I anyway? I'm on the ground over here, aren't I? I'm gonna run after that. I'm gonna go and knock out those houses and things while they shell what's left of the Omnitaurus. Or missile. Salvo it. Salvo it is the word when it's missiles. Got there eventually. Sorry, I was looking around sending that. I reckon we've got this one. We have taken big hits in this first sort of opening waves of the battle, and I think we've got another one to go that might be similar, but... Lesson learned, Omnitaurus bad, do focus it, if possible, but also everything else they have bad. I might, again, be very tempted to do a Vivian 2. Perhaps for the next episode, because we haven't done any building for a little while. I think we could do with something that's similar, a small form factor vehicle, a smallish form factor, but maybe a bit larger, a bit tougher. and with some more powerful launchers. The light missiles are nice and agile, they hit, but they're not tremendously damaging, so I think we need a medium missile carrier. Missiles do tend to end up being one of my focuses, I notice, but hey ho, it works. Knock knock. Please sit. Nah. Okay, in the kitchen? Nope. Gotta find out where the AIs are in this thing so I can knock them out quickly on the other ones. Top floor? I think I chopped out the stairs with the minigun. Office room. Oh, that was that was a mock computer. Sid's room. Lots of the brilliant stairs. Cute. Cute little knob. You probably shouldn't have missiles in your room though, kid. Changed to our colours, so we captured it. I don't know where the IO was, but we must have destroyed it. Oh, was that it under the floor there? Okay. Right. Hang on, let's...
Yes?
disassemble that house. Scrap civilian house. I need to get out from underneath this. Gonna knock out the next one. Or the facility, or whatever. Yeah, nuclear facility, there we go. We're still shelling that on the Taurus. Still salvering it. May end up having to go out and knock that one out myself as well. No more building missiles for you. Nope. We don't know where the AI is, so we'll just maybe just sever this whole top deck and then just that should knock it out, I think. Look at the air on this thing. So apologies for how loud this minigun is. There. Have a quick check up on this. And there is a break. I think we've won at this point, it's just how long it'll take to actually finish them all off. Right, maybe in the center here. Come on, it's gotta be in here somewhere. We really will just have to cut this building off entirely. Oh wait, hang on. Nope. Ain't there. See, how is it that low gauge weaponry in this game is so feeble and yet we have this thing just strapped to our arm? There's a quandary for you all. What is, Rambot, the endlessly replaceable cyborg? Doing with a weapon that powerful, just being held by him. Okay, that's ours now.
Yes?
Demolish it. We could technically add it to the salvageable list, but it's fine. Maybe sure it was working properly. Oh my god, we're still going! I mean, these light missiles aren't doing much for individual hit, but seriously, still? You guys want to quickly knock out that house while we're here?
Targeting.
Don't worry about that guy for a minute. So knock everything else out first, then we can maybe just capture it. Well, a few people were listening. They didn't hit it, but they were listening. There we go. No, not like that. And the Momicas were listening. Slowing down. Oh, look at the size of that gun. What was this cram cannon? Oh, it was 4 cram cannons stuck together, I see. Where's the AI in this thing? It's got to be in the back, right? That's got to be why they haven't knocked it out yet. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Where are we? We're here. Right, guess we're walking. We're gonna shut that thing off ourselves. Table the guns. We might actually even actually, if we can repair it, and I don't know if we can, the Omnitaurus would absolutely be worth capturing. Yeah, actually, we might try and capture that, because that would make it easy to take on another one if we had a friendly one on our side. Let's see what we can do. Chill out there for a minute. I'll remember to reactivate you at the end of the fight. Make a note of it. Well, I will have to, because they're going to have to knock out that house. Right, well, this thing's front armor crippled. It should be no problem at all to go through the through to the back of it. It is tracking back and forwards, but it's not going anywhere fast. It shouldn't back off too far, because it looks like it's a front sider in terms of its AI. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to track back forwards in a sec. Here it comes. I don't believe the AI actually targets you, the player. Even if it sure looked like the railgun was trying to, I don't believe it actually does that. It's moving in a bit of a weird pattern, but if we keep going forwards, it should get to a point where it'll come into us. There we go. We jump about now. Should be able to magnetize to it. What we did... Get back on, get back on, get back on. Okay, no, we're going to have to wait for it to come back again. Weather's changing. Goes off this beam. There we go. It's just sort of exposed, isn't it? There we go. Ours now. Right. Weapons free.
Yes.
Once again, that was a rather high losses win, but I believe we have at least gotten another win. Yeah, missiles coming in. This shouldn't be a problem for much longer. Yeah, I think it is engaging about our self-repair as well. We really probably need to slow down a bit now and grab some terrain. If we could have been repairing in this fight, we'd probably have a lot more vehicles still online, or at least it would have come back online at the end. We'll absolutely try and repair that on the Taurus if we can, though. It really would be useful to have one of those captured.
Yes.
Let's see if it can still fire any of its guns, actually. So the answer is no, which I guess checks out given it's so badly damaged. I guess they could have fired at us from that angle, they would have been. Yeah, it's dead, it's just waiting for it to tick over and die fully. Goodbye. go. Another one defeated. And while we took some losses doing it, the second fleet is actually still alright.
Moving out.
Which they're going to need to be because there's other tanks coming in.
out.
And we have destroyed one of their resourcing zones. So, we're in a bit of a shaky spot. We're going to end that one there. I believe today will be the 13th, if I've got this out on the right day. If it is, Sel Quinta, which is one of the games I made, should be going up on sale on Steam today. It should be part of the Midweek Madness sale. Hooray! Be 80% off. If you want to support the channel, pick up a copy. It's genuinely the best way. Liking, subscribing's all cool as well if you feel like doing that and don't feel like paying. That's fine. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.